And the wait for Toy Story 5 might be over, but the conversation just got started. Welcome back to Parking Lot Takes. I'm Brandon. That's Christian. This is a show with below average takes and even hotter parking lots.
Parking lots. Yes, we got a Toy Story. I think you did. I wasn't listening.
Oh, wow. Great start. Just don't even care what I say. It's like we have a,
I'm
like we have a
behind
podcast
on the
together.
freaking audio, the Spotify episodes. I'm very behind.
We're getting that caught up, though.
I'm getting them caught up, and I'm trying to download
as of right now
to my computer off of Dropbox, so then I can. One's done. Yay! All right,
go listen.
So
we're gonna talk Toy Story 5.
Yes,
we've got a Spider-Man brand new day trailer. We're gonna cover at the end. Also, maybe catch up on a couple other things we're watching these days.
Yes,
very excited about that. What should we do first? Should we do,
yes.
Should we do a catch up first on?
No. Yeah, let's do a quick. You want to do a quick Q&A?
Sure.
Like just like random questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a couple Pixar ones. You want to roll with them?
Yeah, go for it.
Is Ratatouille the best Pixar film?
No.
Is it the best made Pixar film?
No.
Why?
It's the best Pixar film about rats.
Oh, that's such a L.
It's
L
up there.
take.
I
L
think
take.
it's Incredibles, bro. I think it's Incredibles. Incredibles is incredible.
Do you feel like it's? I go back and forth because I'm like, is it Ratatouille? Is it Incredibles? But is it Incredibles because it's just like fun? It's superhero. It leans into like what we enjoy.
No, it's so good.
But I think Ratatouille might be better.
Ratatouille is excellent. It's probably 2.
I think I have Ratatouille 1.
That's
Incredibles
fine.
2.
I don't. Ratatouille's a vibe.
It is.
It's such a vibe, bro.
You know what I was thinking about this week? Tell me if you agree.
Does it make you want to eat stuff?
Yes. I think Ratatouille's... Ratatouille. Makes me want to eat
That's
Ratatouille.
a weird term. Never mind. It's a weird way to pronounce... I'm not going to finish it.
No, you should finish that.
It's a weird way to pronounce me. I'm just kidding.
I call it Rat Patootie. I think Ratatouille... I don't know. I'm at war with myself because I feel like given a different day, I would put Incredibles at 1 because Incredibles is like... it's so much fun and there's a charm to it. But Ratatouille is so like... I don't know, the style.
When's the last time you watched...
shot.
I agree. I'm agreeing with all of this.
Beautiful.
When's the last time you watched Incredibles?
It's been maybe a couple years.
Because like even like
I've seen Incredibles probably 20 times.
But like I know, but watching it, I just recently like have you watched it during the podcast being a thing?
No, I haven't.
So I think that's crazy. That's probably a good thing to do before you make this statement because just the getting rid of the supers thing, Mr. Incredible saving a guy who wants to commit suicide and then him getting sued over saving the guy who didn't want to be saved. Like, you know how dark that's is
such a crazy,
for a Disney show, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have the sequence with the computer and all the supers, and it's like the robot learning and developing, and oh my gosh, and then the gazer beam thing.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's very different because like Disney did their like superhero thing, just like kind of a more cookie cutter superhero story with Big Hero 6. Obviously way later, but like, yeah, The Incredibles is very different. I don't know. I just feel confident saying that, I think, because I have seen The Incredibles so many, many, many times.
I love Ratatouille.
Over and over and over
I think
again.
it's numero dos.
Yeah. I was thinking this week, Ratatouille, tell me if you agree, feels like the A24 of the Pixar movies. It's just very unique in its style. It's very unique in the story. It feels very isolated. A lot of like Finding Nemo, Monsters, Inc., all of them are... I don't want to say it, and this is not a dig against it, but they're more fun. They're more lighthearted. They're more like
Ratatouille's
that's why I said it's not a dig. I'm not saying it's not fun, but it focuses, I feel like, a lot more on just like characters and style and story in a way that's just kind of like different. The vibe is
the
a little
movie
different.
where he's pulling his hair, moving his arms.
It's fun. I didn't say it wasn't funny. I didn't say it wasn't
That's just
fun.
a pretty fun.
I'm just saying
It's just a pretty intense fun metric there. Like that's kind of ridiculous.
You enjoy people pulling your hair?
No, I don't. I don't have it.
Dang, I walked in.
But you were really wanting some sort of communal brotherhood on that.
I really
weren't
was.
You?
Yep.
So how does that work?
Pull my hair and spank my... I'm just kidding. I don't know. I could go either way. They're both amazing.
Bro, the Toy Story 4, he will flush your... That was crazy. That was wild.
5, by the way.
I absolutely love Ratatouille. I think I have to look at my Pixar list, actually.
I think the debate is solid between Ratatouille and Incredibles. I just genuinely do. If you had either one of those at your number 1, I would not care. I'm fine. I'm happy with that. I think personally, I just love Ratatouille so much that it kind of just barely squeaks its way into the number one spot.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Anyway,
that was so funny.
that was really good. I know. Okay, quick. Most underrated Pixar movie.
Dude,
I've got a lock.
What?
Onward.
Oh, let's go. I agree. Onward's fantastic.
Why does nobody talk about Onward?
Dude, people don't like Onward.
I get if it's not in your top 5. It's not my top 5. But it is so much fun.
I agree.
It's got the
excellent.
heart. It's got everything you would love in a Pixar movie. And there's like magic and creatures and fantasy, and it's fun.
It exudes excellence.
Wow. That was profound.
I think it's a great story.
I think it's awesome. I just don't know why people don't talk about it enough.
What else? Bro, Finding Dory. I'm not saying that as a movie, but just the seashell moment with her parents. That's like, it's pretty crazy. So intense. They never stopped looking for her. Pretty great stuff.
I think Finding Dory's a little overrated.
That's fine. I'm just
slightly.
talking about that moment.
It's a good moment.
I don't feel like people praise it that much? What are you talking about?
I just feel like people are like, oh, I love Finding Dory.
Really?
And I'm just like, there's such a clear gap between Finding Nemo and Finding Dory for me personally.
Never heard anybody say that.
Maybe it's just my wife.
Audrey
Audrey's
hates
alone.
Ellen DeGeneres. More like Ellen DeGenerate.
Oh, wow. What's the most overrated Pixar movie?
I've got my list here, so let me get to my list here.
I'm firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh, okay. I don't agree with my own list here. Up.
Ouch. I don't know if you should say that.
I don't know.
I don't think you should say that. You can take that back.
I like the beginning and I like the end. And I don't really.
The middle part's
The
kind
middle
of just
part
meh.
is just a talking dog.
Oh no.
But I still have it high. Like I have it higher than Onward. But I don't. Oh, yeah. Inside Out.
That's what
my
I put
number
down.
one.
Okay.
That's my number one.
Is it really fantastic? Yes. I do think it's great. I think it's still top tier Pixar. But I do feel like people who are like, it's my number one, my number two. I'm like, really? Really? I think it is a little overrated.
On the list,
I say that respectfully.
On the list of overhated is Brave with Merida. I'll be
hated?
shooting for. Yeah, people hate it.
Really?
People don't like that movie, bro. And I think that's
my
whack.
wife is, I guess, my only
I
person
think that
I know.
I
She
think
loves
that
it.
movie's really fun.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome, and like the like lore of it and the score.
Yeah.
Is
it not wild when in Brave they show all of those dudes' butts in a kids movie? Is that not a bold choice?
That is crazy.
I remember seeing that for the first time and just being like shocked, and then watching it 2 or 3 years later. Like me and Audrey just watched it one day, and I was like, "This is a kids movie. Those are a lot of men's butts." I thought that was wild.
I think I would maybe I would say Monsters, Inc. is the most A24 Pixar movie.
Ooh.
Think about the opening title sequence.
Yes.
With all the doors
idea,
and the like
just
all of that.
The basic idea of
premise
the doors being portals into the real world and like following the monster's perspective, that is a very A24 idea. Yeah, I think that's better.
So my
I was leaning when I was thinking Ratatouille, I was just thinking in like style.
Oh, yeah.
But in concept, yeah, I would give it to Monsters
it's a very.
Inc.
I mean, when you like lay all this out, it's like very unique, not really been replicated. But like my top 5, and I might play with this, but my number 1 is Incredibles, and then honestly, you know what's probably tied for second place is Cars, Monsters Inc., Toy Story 3, and Ratatouille. Any of those.
You're cheating on the list there.
Why? I just like you could just interchange any of those at 2. Like that's just what I'm telling you, douche canoe.
Whoa.
All right, what? Fire some more questions at me.
Well, let me see if I have any more.
Oh gosh, wow, what an intellect.
Here's my top 5 Pixar movies. Quick honorable mention: Toy Story 3, WALL-E, Incredibles 2. Number 5, I'll give it to Monsters Inc. At 4, I've got Finding Nemo. 3, Toy Story 1. 2, Incredibles. 1, Ratatouille.
I don't hate Ratatouille. I mean, it's Totally fine.
That's my top 5.
Totally fine.
I get having Inside Out in that top 5. I think that's fine. I just think
wants to watch
it's
that
a
movie
little
for a fun
overrated
time?
to be like it's number 1.
Yeah.
Personally, maybe you just resonate with it more than me. I guess I don't know.
Do you see Hoppers?
I didn't see
Hoppers is a very A24 idea.
Really.
It's got Hoppers is pretty unique. It's A24 in just the animation. Like the animation's so separate from what Disney or Pixar's done before.
Yeah.
So the concept's pretty cool. So I would go on a limb there. Any other questions?
Nope.
When are you gonna finish your set on your side?
Hopefully Sunday. I'm gonna get another one of these. I'm gonna put up the rest of the posters, and I'm gonna bring a lamp, maybe some plants. We'll get it. Cool. We'll get it set up.
How was your week?
Week was good. Week was chill. World Cup's this week, baby.
Yeah, you been watching?
I have.
It's been electric.
Dude,
Messi.
it's been great. Messi!
Hat trick.
Let's settle this. Ronaldo, Messi debate. It's put to bed.
I agree.
Messi is absolutely the GOAT. Messi's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Bro scored 4 goals, 3 official, 4 goals in the opener. What did Ronaldo do? A whole lot of nothing. Tied up with a team that they should absolutely have destroyed.
Someone had said that Ronaldo, you might be able to make the argument, Ronaldo's a better scorer, striker or scorer. No, I forget the term, but then he said Messi's just a better overall player, just in every facet.
I just think he's proven right now he's a better striker.
Yeah, I don't know.
4 goals? I mean,
but I think Messi. I've tuned into his match and it was electric watching him.
Well, it's just crazy because you've got Messi, you've got Mbappe scoring, you've got Kane for England scoring, you've got all these people showing out, and Ronaldo's in the GOAT conversation and he doesn't show up. Now, obviously, we'll give it some time. Maybe he shows up in some other matches and proves it a little bit more. But I just think Messi is it, man. I know a lot of people do, but watching the World Cup, I'm like, this guy is on another level, and he's not young. Messi's not young anymore, so
that's also very true.
It's fun.
Do you like to pull hair?
No. Why do you? No. I'm not saying I've never done it. I'm just saying it's not like a preference of mine.
All right. Does it enhance the experience?
Are you talking about my hair getting pulled or pulling someone else's? This is gonna get way too real.
I don't know.
It can.
That's cool.
You've never
grab a big old patch of that leg hair, Audrey.
That would be so painful. No. You've never pulled hair before?
Fire at me. And then ask me a question.
Butt stuff? I'm just kidding. LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
I'm gonna go Michael Jordan, but I'm not educated on it.
Shill.
Who has a bigger shoe deal? I don't know. I thought Travis Scott was the GOAT, and Travis Scott has a line with Jordan, so I think he's aligned himself with the GOAT. I don't know. I don't know.
Travis Scott's the GOAT.
You said that. I didn't.
No. I said he's one of the best rappers right now. I didn't say he was the GOAT.
So I guess he would align himself with the best basketball player. I don't know enough, and I frankly don't care.
That's fine.
You know who also probably doesn't care? Michael Jordan.
That's fair. But LeBron does.
Yeah, LeBron's
LeBron does.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
He pulled his own son into the NBA just as an excuse to make himself look better.
Tell me you wouldn't do that. Tell me you wouldn't play with your son on the Lakers.
I wouldn't force my son into the NBA when he didn't deserve it. Absolutely not. I wouldn't do it. There's your NBA hot take of the week. I've heard that said. I don't watch basketball.
If he was not the son of LeBron James, he would not have made a roster.
Okay. Yeah. So I wouldn't have done that. I think that teaches a horrible lesson to your kids.
Yeah. Has he developed since being in the NBA? Absolutely. I think now he would have the skills to make a roster. But when he came into the league, he did not have the skills. But it makes sense. Lakers draft him. It's the perfect market. I mean, they want to put butts in seats. So it would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see Bronny and LeBron on the same court. Of course it's going to sell tickets. But, he just doesn't. He doesn't have the chops though. He didn't have the chops to make a roster, and I do agree with that take. But I think he does now. I think he does now. But LeBron is the GOAT. It's all right though. You can be wrong.
If you had to choose I just watched Ready Player One. Do you think you could survive in the Ready Player One world for 1 year for $1 million? Would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could do it.
Okay.
I think I've got enough like know-how and skills when it comes to like the video game navigating that. I think I could do that.
Okay. Cool.
Could you?
You know, I don't know. I'm not very good at video games.
There's a lot of factors that go into that question, though.
Yeah, like I think I would struggle to eat like that because that's how you earn money, right?
Yeah.
So I think I would. I'm not very good. So I was leaning towards probably not because I don't think I would make it very long. I just think I would zero out all the time.
I think if I knew going in. Yeah, if I have to survive for a year going in, I would play it very conservatively. So I think I could. I think I have enough skills to survive, and I would play it in a conservative manner that I think I could probably make it out. It probably wouldn't be the most valiant way to do it, but it would be. I would survive it.
You'd be a-living.
It would be a-living. I would do it.
You'd be in those brothels. Come here, Warcraft troll. He's got 3 of them. Hey, it was 30 gold coin.
It was.
I wanted the new gloves.
No, it's 30 per. Okay, you've got 3. Pay up, big boy. I'd be giving lap dances.
Kratos' avatar comes in. Turn around, boy. Oh my gosh. Come here, boy. Come
here, boy. Oh, that's so bad. That's hilarious. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Kratos. Okay.
Take my Leviathan axe. Oh, here comes
you're not holding an axe.
Here comes the helicopter blades of chaos. Here we go. Don't let him slap you in the face.
Just keep your head pointed forward.
Don't look at me. Can you make your avatar have long hair? I'm a big hair puller.
Lofi, is that you? Oh, gosh. That's so bad.
Deborah Ann Wolf?
Yes.
Hey.
I'm excited for it.
Or Wool.
I have not played Ragnarok, but I'm excited for it.
All right, ask me a question. Go.
What's better, God of War 1 or God of War Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
Really?
I think so.
Do you think people would generally say that?
I would be
because 1 is
if
so
not.
beloved.
I agree, but it's like 2, I thought did everything right with 1 and then had a equally interesting story to it.
Yeah.
Playing as Atreus, going to Jotunheim. Oh my gosh. There ain't like Baldur's a great antagonist. Odin in the game.
Odin.
Oh my gosh.
I can see why that would be more interesting. And I'm trying to remember, do you play as Atreus in the first one at all?
No.
You don't.
No.
I've heard people say that they don't like playing Atreus, and that's why, or they don't find it as fun or interesting, and that's what brings it down.
But it's this. But you're in Asgard, so it's like you're getting to explore some. I don't know. Like, I see that point. I guess.
I feel like people generally probably.
It's my
would say
preference
God of War 1.
to say that.
Yeah, and if you just like the characters.
Favorite Love Island contestant going on right now.
Right now.
Yep.
Zach. Oh, I'd eat that boy up.
I love Zach.
Zach is so suave.
I love him.
He's kind of just like, he's there. He's cute. He's not too loud. He's just kind of riding the wave
He's
with
such
Kata.
a sweet guy.
He's just a sweetheart.
Zach or Charlie? Zach. It's Zach.
Charlie.
No!
Charlie's got just that extra bit of confidence that would put him over.
Kate is better than Hannah.
Facts. Absolutely.
So Zach
Hannah.
got plenty of charm.
Zach's got the charm, but Charlie's got that big dick energy. You know what I'm saying? He's got just a little more than Zach.
I just disagree. I love Zach so much.
I would just want to be.
I would die for Zach.
Wow.
I would crawl up in Zach's lap. I would be Zach's cat.
I thought you were about to say I would crawl up in his butthole.
No, I will be Zach's cat.
You just let him pet you.
Remember, I'm not a cat person. When he's like, we gotta have a cat in our apartment, whatever. I'd be like, I would do that for you, brother. I would do it for you. I'm jealous of Bryce. Do you understand that?
No, I do.
I like Zach so much. I'm jealous of his friendship with Bryce.
Yeah.
I want Bryce to get voted off because I don't like their friendship. It makes me upset.
It makes you upset that you're not there.
No, I mean,
Sleeping
I
in
just
that bed
love
next to him
Zach.
sometimes. Yeah.
Love Zach.
I like Bryce too a little bit though too.
I like
He
Bryce
seems like a chill
Yeah.
dude.
All right, you want to talk about Love Island real
Let's
quick?
talk about Love
All right,
Island.
I'm giving us 10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's
To talk
fine.
about it.
I think we can do that. Where are we at? All right. I've got notes.
Okay. Should we just save it for the end? Let's save it for the end. Let's
We
save
can
it
do
for the
that.
end.
We can do that. We can do that.
All right, let's get into Toy Story.
Toy Story. That's what we're here for. Toy Story 5.
We're going to call that segment Q&As.
Q&As.
Firing questions back and forth. Firing back and forth and then asking questions afterwards.
Shooting at each other. Just all over each other. Firing away. I apologize. I apologize for saying that.
My mom just watched Michael. I am
Really?
unwell over how good that movie was.
My parents loved that movie. I talked to my dad on the phone, and he was like, "Dude, that was so amazing."
Yeah.
He's a huge Michael Jackson fan. He was like, "That was one of the best movies I've seen." I was like, "Yeah, you would like that." Very fun. I think we're gonna forget about it by the time we get to the Oscars, though. I don't think it's gonna get Oscar love.
Dude, if Jafar doesn't get a
think it
nomination, it'd be crazy.
I don't think
It
is.
will. It will. It absolutely will.
I think it came out too early.
No,
Unless we just have a bad
who
Oscar
on the
season, I
roster?
don't think it's gonna.
Man, I guess maybe Hugh Jackman. I would love Hugh Jackman and Robin Hood. Anyway, let's get into Toy Story, please. Goodness gracious.
Sorry.
All right, Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 5. Wow, this franchise continues to deliver. Keeps giving movies.
More movies.
More movies.
Even though it should have ended at 3.
That's what I hear a lot of people say.
Mm.
I don't disagree.
Okay. I know where you're going with that.
But I mean, what are you gonna give Toy Story out of the 5 movies that have come out?
What?
I don't know. I tried to do something there. It didn't work at all. I was trying to think like out of 5, like Letterboxd.
How would you rate Toy Story 5 out of how much you want to be a friend in me?
That is a very different answer than how I feel about the movie.
Okay.
10. Out of 10.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Now that we got that out of the way.
No, okay.
All right. Toy Story 5.
I'm between a 7 and an 8 out of 10.
Okay. I'm at 8.
I don't hate an 8, but I don't think it does anything crazy special enough for me to almost give it an 8 or higher. So that's why I say I'm kind of between a 7 or an 8. I don't. An 8's fine. I think it's probably a little more deserving of a 7. It's probably the highest 7 that I would give in recent memory, though. Like, it has the heart. It has a lot of the fun character moments, and it's paced well, and it hits the heartstrings. It's emotional. So it would be a very, very high 7 for me. But I just don't know if it will. It doesn't reach the heights of Toy Story 1 or even Toy Story 3. And I don't think it's as funny even as like moments in 4, 3. I think it's just slightly under kind of all of them, maybe except 2.
Yeah. So there's only so what do I want to say before I start giving takes on it? I can see what you're saying.
I'm trying to be general.
This movie really kind of took me by surprise in who the main characters were gonna be.
Yeah.
And I am actually shocked that I like the movie as much as I do, given that it's not the main group of toys. I think Toy Story 3, I think to your point, there's not a ton of character arcs. There's mainly 2 character arcs throughout the whole story. It's way more focused on. This is the first time a Toy Story movie is so focused on the kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
we see
Bonnie
a lot
is
of
such a essential part of this movie. I thought they did tech in an interesting way, not in a way I thought they would. Like, not just it was more of this like. It made me as an audience member more conflicted because I'm thinking, well, obviously we're on the toy side. We lived with Jesse, Buzz, and Woody for 20 years now, or 30 years now. But all that to say, I almost was like, if this lily pad device helps her make friends, it's interesting. It's kind of gives me conflict.
Yeah.
Like, and so I liked how they drew that and mapped that space out. I thought that was pretty clever.
Yeah, and they kind of obviously it's the commentary of kids on their iPad kids and things like that, but they do it in a way that is, it's not like straight up villain. They're kind of back and forth, and then you have like kind of the villain moments, and then you kind of have like some redemption, and so I did think it was interesting that it wasn't more of just like a straight all the way through kind of villain plot. You're right. It was like, oh well, maybe she does make some friends through that, and then that would pose kind of a problem of like, oh, the toys can't, so we need something new. Like, it's not as cut and dry, black and white as I thought they were going to go with the tech stuff, and so I do like that. I thought that was more interesting in kind of getting to the end and kind of how they play with all of that without getting spoilers. I like that. I liked how it kind of ended on a better note. It wasn't. I didn't think they were going to go crazy bleak, but I like how they ended it as far as like it's how you use these things and how you interact with toys or interact with tech and things like that. So I thought that was interesting. I liked all of
where
that.
the movie was gonna end was super obvious because you can't end the movie with, well, they're just not gonna do tech because that's just unrealistic. So you kind of know there's gonna be some sort of redemptive quality of the device. But I thought they made the in between at least unpredictable enough and how they used it pretty interesting. So all that to say, but I think it's definitely, I don't think it deserves a 7. I think it definitely deserves an 8. But I will say, so branching out of this first clip that's done now, Jesse's the main character of Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
And with that, I am shocked that I like the movie as much as I do. Buzz and Woody take a backseat. Some of the other characters, Mr. Potato Head, Slinky Dog, Rex, they take an even bigger backseat.
You barely get dialogue from them.
Barely anything with them. And Buzz and Woody are kind of reduced to these just kind of fixer characters. Yeah. Totally fine, because I thought the rest of the movie was engaging and fun enough. Like, I had a good time with it. Now, does Toy Story 5 lend itself to feel more like the little spin-off, one-off short story movies that go like aired on cable or straight to Disney Plus? Yes. I'd say so. Like, you could probably tell this story in 30 minutes.
Yes.
And I think that's evident with like how much time they spend like doing the Buzz stuff, the other Buzzes stuff, like how like that in itself could have been its own short story. And it's kind of like they just combined two concepts for like Toy Story shorts that were going to air to Disney Plus into one movie.
Yes.
I really liked it, and I thought the moments hit, and I thought it was very impactful.
Yeah.
But that being said, I do agree it's not as good. I think it's gotten a little overhyped.
I agree.
I just because I was expecting. I heard amazing.
I don't think amazing.
I don't think that either.
I don't think it does anything better than any of the previous ones. It does it as good or a little under. So I can't get behind amazing for Toy Story 5.
Shockingly good for revitalizing the IP though.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I would agree.
From what general, like the first people to review it, the people I know who've seen it, just from their sentiment, I am a little underwhelmed. Like I thought there would be more. That's what's so tough. Like I need to stop asking people for their freaking opinions.
Yeah.
Because like,
I mean, I get maybe what people are getting wrapped up in saying Toy Story 5 is amazing is just some of the emotional beats. And again, they do deliver a really great emotional scene, and I won't get into crazy spoilers, but there's one moment where it just like it breaks your heart. And so I think if you were looking for that, which a lot of the previous Toy Story movies have done, it's there, but it's still not quite as good as previous Toy Story movies that really hit home. So it's like maybe they're just looking for that feeling again, and if they can deliver that feeling, then it's like a 5-star.
It's a great installment, for sure.
Yeah, it's a worthy installment.
I hate that we like it, but it's because I went and looked for other opinions before I saw it that I've been feel let down a little bit. Like it's kind of, and it's not really fair to project that, but
I will say on the other side, like I didn't come in with any expectations whatsoever. So I loved Toy Story 1 growing up. I wore it out. But kind of once I hit a certain age, I don't know, Toy Story was never something that like I latched onto long term. Like I haven't kept an affinity for it, to be honest with you. Like even when Toy Story 3 comes, I mean, people talk about it all the time. And I'm like, yeah, it's a good movie, but like I don't have an affinity, so I went in with very low expectations or just like no expectations. And so I felt like at the 7 to 8 range, I was like, yeah, that's fine. You know, like it's a worthy installment. You get the characters, you get some fun moments. And yeah, with the fact that Jesse's the lead and I still enjoyed it and I still felt the emotional connection with her and kind of what she's doing with her kid and things like that. I mean, kudos to them. I mean, they did it again. I mean, I don't think it's like, I had the thought, it's crazy that I would say we're getting a good installment for a 5th movie in a franchise. Like how many movies
after it's been
franchises can say
revitalized
that?
twice with 4 and 5.
Exactly. So how many franchises can say they did that? So, I mean, honestly, good for them, but I just still don't think it reaches the heights of any of its predecessors. You want to get into...
I think it's better than 4.
No, sorry. What I mean by that is like
OG3.
I think this is above 2. Oh, that's tough.
Oh, it's definitely not above 2, bro.
It's at least above 4.
Yeah.
So it's probably... All right, so it's going to go at the bottom, Toy Story 5. I'm sorry. Hold on. Back up. So Toy Story ranking would be Toy Story 4 at the bottom, then 5, then 2 for me, then 3, then 1. I just love 1 so much. So it would be at the bottom, but it's down there. I think that makes sense. 4 is funny, don't get me wrong.
I really with
4
the
has some fun movies.
with the lily pad, I really thought they were going to do something with have some sort of grander message about tech, like and mainly how like a lot of these devices are about monopolizing your time, and they touch on it a little bit. But I thought there was going to be something in like the lily pad's processing that was like, I can't share Bonnie with you. I need to monopolize all of her time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to push the toys out because they take attention away, and so I need to monopolize as much screen time with her as much as like there's something in the processing, like there's some sort of motivation for that. So it was interesting that the lily pad was completely motivated in just helping Bonnie the best it knew how.
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting. Gosh, did it not just break your heart when the girls in the group chat started making fun of her?
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to pull
I hate
up
that.
and friggin'
Slap some parents.
slap parents. Send
Slap-
some kids to an orphanage, maybe
That destroyed
to a
me.
military institute,
Yeah, send them to boarding school.
boarding school,
Get your
right?
act together.
Bullied,
Yeah.
right? Put on the front lines in World War
Absolutely.
III.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All because of Bonnie. That poor little girl.
Why would
When
you
she's in the
leave?
back of the car,
yeah, toys.
she gets out.
I could smack that tablet out of her little hands.
Yeah. Smack your lily pads. How do you see how you feel?
Yeah.
You gonna go play with your
That sounds
toys now?
bad. That sounds awful.
That sounded really bad. Holy cow. I don't know how to recover from that. No, I do agree. I thought they were going to do something with like algorithm. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like at some point Bonnie was going to go back to playing with the toys for a little bit and she was going to freak out and be like, my algorithm is like I'm going to die from it or something, I don't know, drastic.
Right, I need it is.
If I don't reach my threshold, something bad happens.
Right, it starts very healthy, and then she's like, I need to push the toys out.
But no, she opened it, and it was like the time passage of her just not stopping till the morning, basically. So yeah, that was kind of an interesting choice. But to your point earlier, like I guess they couldn't be like, yeah, you don't want to hate on tech too much.
Yeah.
you can't.
You can't.
You'd be
just
shooting
be
yourself
rid
in the
of
foot.
it.
Yeah. So it's more probably just. But I do think they balanced it well with this idea of like Jesse feeling abandoned and things like that and not wanting that to happen again. And that was the focal point, probably more so even than the tech monopolizing your time thing. So if they really wanted to lean that way, they probably would have taken from the Jesse side of the story. And I think I'm happy that they focused more on that than the tech is bad thing. So I think it still worked. But yeah, I did kind of expect a little bit them to go kind of a different direction. The Buzz Lightyear stuff threw me off at first.
Yeah.
Did it not for you?
Yeah.
How it opened, I was like, I looked at Audrey when we got to the title sequence and I was like, that is the weirdest opening. Now, it kind of works later on and it plays for a joke throughout the movie very well, and I do like it. My wife was eating it up. She thought it was funny anytime the Buzz were on screen, all of them. But I do still think it was an interesting choice. I think if you take them out of this movie, it doesn't affect it.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. So you could easily shave off 20, 30 minutes of this movie and it won't change my score. It won't change how I feel about it. So it didn't feel the most necessary other than to be a joke. Because even how they interact with like getting into the house and stuff like that, I don't think they needed to do all of that. Like if you take them out and it's just the other characters that are there, you would achieve the same end result.
Well, like we don't even know what happens to them at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They just fly away.
They just go away. I guess they find their children and live happily ever after. I don't know. We also don't really...
Bro, I want one of those buzzes, though.
Yeah.
The drone buzz?
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah.
Please make that a thing.
Built-in hotspot.
Bro, I was hyped when they like deployed the wings. I was like, what? and, like, I'm like, drones?
Drones? It's
what
crazy.
the frick? Because then they do the whole Wi-Fi signal thing, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, what's the point of this?
I thought they were going to really show that these are different Buzz than the current Buzz. They have that one quick line where they're like, this one's different. And I thought they were going to like do something with that, where they're like this new, more advanced version of Buzz, and he was going to feel, like, oh, I'm old and washed up. Because they're doing that with Woody, right? The whole butt end of the joke is that Woody's an old man. They don't really do that with Buzz.
No.
I thought they were going to do that by showing that these are the new models and you're the outdated model. And there's only that one little line. And so I was kind of surprised they didn't lean more into that. Did you think the Woody old man stuff was kind of funny?
Yeah, but I just didn't understand where it was coming from. Because he's a doll. Like, I guess they were saying that about Jessie, too. They were saying she was old because she's a doll, I guess. But
I mean, the bald spot thing is funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's just a play on the fact that like these are also just actors who are old and been doing this for years. I thought the first time it was really funny. I was like, oh, that's clever. And then they kind of rolled with it 2 or 3 more times. I was like, yeah, I get it. They're toys. They're not brand new tech,
Yeah, I did think it was real. I laughed very hard when he was like, Buzz said, guys, Zurg is our father, and they all like do the Luke. No, like
that was great.
That was really funny.
Because before that, he says, "Oh, what does he say? Search your feelings."
Yep.
You know
it to be true.
You know it to be true. I was like, that's so great. No. Oh yeah. Oh man. I mean, I guess this is heavy spoiler territory here.
Okay.
So we'll get into this, but. When Jessie finds the box of memorabilia, did that not just absolutely crush you?
Yeah, that was great.
That's the emotional moment that I think people are tying to saying this is amazing. That's what I think, is that one moment. And I do think it's great. I mean, when I realized that she named her daughter Jessie, it broke my heart. I mean, my ears were tearing up. My eyes were tearing up. But I don't think that moment is enough to bring it to a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, say it's amazing. But I think that's what people are pointing to.
I heard top 5 Pixar moment of all time. And I won't name who, but many people will know who I'm talking about. I don't feel that way. Like, I think there are better moments in Toy Story. I think there are better moments in Ratatouille.
Inside Out, Ratatouille.
Cars. Booze. The Door. I think it easily gets booted down.
Top 10?
It's a contender for top 10.
I think it's definitely a contender for top 10. Because that reveal is really beautiful. For what you're putting the Jessie character through in Toy Story 5, revealing that she did matter to her kid in a way of naming her own child after it. Like, that's such a beautiful moment for a Toy Story movie dealing with an outdated toy. So I love that. So yeah, maybe a top 10 Pixar moment. I don't know if top 5 Pixar moment for me. Because there's probably better moments in Toy Story. Toy Story movies.
I mean, like, I think Tom Holland giving up his time with his dad for Chris Pratt's character to get the time is way better. But I also think that's an underrated moment. Like,
True.
so like I think people don't think of that one.
Yeah.
You know, because I think it's just excellent, and I think it. Oh my gosh, I just get emotional thinking about it.
And they do such a good job of setting up kind of his like longing for it. You know what I mean?
But
that movie.
But what's so good about Onward, that moment in Onward, is because
Don't cry.
because the whole thing they tee it up with, you know, Tom Holland feels out of place because he really wants to meet his dad.
Yeah.
And like Chris Pratt's character he's more concerned about his little brother getting his time with his dad.
God.
And that you don't notice it in the moment.
Yeah.
But when he gives it up to him, it's so important.
Oh, it's so. Oh
And
my gosh.
I'm sorry.
It's beautiful. Top 5 picture moment right there, baby.
Coco. I don't even get into that.
Yeah, Coco. That's fair. It is a great moment though, and for what they set up for the Jesse character, I do think it absolutely delivers. I will give you that 100%. But there's better moments in Pixar.
Does the movie feel like it exists just to do that?
Yeah,
Kind of.
I think it does.
But there's an like they include Bonnie enough, and that's kind of emotional enough to like I'm like wrecked for Bonnie throughout the movie.
Oh
Like,
yeah, me too. Yeah,
wrecked for her. You know,
it feels more like
when she shows up, she's like, "This is Jesse," and all that. I'm like, "Well, frick them!"
yeah.
Like,
I'm like, oh, this is gonna end so badly.
I'm not looking at 3
three
little girls. I'm looking like 30 bonus points driving my car right now.
What the f***'s wrong with you?
Get them out of there, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, I felt
They forgot. They were playing hide and seek and forgot her.
Oh my
I
gosh.
could slap a Karen. I could slap one. Future Karen's
It's your
incoming,
fault
bro.
your kid's this way.
Oh
That's
my gosh,
awful.
dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm not even a parent. You could attest this more, but I would stomp
It
right
made
into
me think about
into
that
that
a
parent's
lot.
house. If my daughter came home and said, yeah, that we played hide and seek and they forgot about me or they didn't come find me, I would march into that house.
It made me think about Walker getting bullied maybe someday, and that was like pretty tough.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's so tough for the people who've already dealt with that.
Yeah. So, I mean, what Toy Story 5 made me think a lot about is how my kids will grow up differently than how I grew up. Because I'm a little older than you, but we're relatively in that like late 90s, early 2000s era. And I know when I was growing up, I was probably like 11 or 12 before we ever got a smartphone in the house, before my dad got a Droid. And so like we were kind of on that cusp of
droid?
like, yeah, a Droid, Motorola Droid.
Like a Star Wars droid?
No, the phone droid. You remember those?
There's phone droids?
Yes, it was a droid. It's called Motorola Droid.
And it like serves you and stuff?
No, you're so dumb. It was a smartphone, Christian. I know you
But
just
it's
a
a
baby.
droid?
You just a baby. Yes,
That's
it's
just
called
confusing.
a droid. That was the
Why would
model
they
name.
Why did they
You
call
know,
it
like
that?
Samsung Note, Samsung Galaxy. It was a Motorola Droid.
And it does what?
It's a smartphone. You call people on it, and you play Angry Birds.
You're being very obnoxious on it.
You're being
About
obnoxious,
those.
acting like you don't know what a Motorola Droid
I've
is.
never heard those words until you've just said them. Douche.
Wow. It was like an Android phone.
Cool. They're $140 if you want one because you love it so much.
Maybe I'll buy one.
Maybe
It'll be nostalgic.
Maybe you'll buy 2.
Maybe I'll buy.
Maybe we'll buy them and film the
I'll
podcast on them since they're so great.
Yeah,
apparently.
let's do it. Why not? I'll buy 4 of them right
All right,
now.
smash your phone right now.
Okay. Just snap it.
No, I'll do it.
But no, it made me think about like how I had my formative years without like iPads, technology, and things like that. And our kids are growing up in a different world, so it's like I don't want them to have that experience. Like I want them to have the analog childhood, and it like that's such a weird thing to think about for when I have kids one day. And you're obviously in the midst of it right now, and he's getting older, and he's going to start to realize those things more. So it's like it did make me think a lot about how different kids are growing up nowadays when it comes to like interacting with friends and like the idea of playing with toys. Like, I mean, I played with my action figures like way older than kids do nowadays.
I still play with action figures.
Yeah, I do. I set them up and I shoot and
I still play with lightsabers.
Facts. Kids are dropping action figures at 6 for an iPad. I was playing with my Clone Wars action figures at like 13. So
I felt emotionally, I felt like super immature because my parents, you know, I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of like adult movies young. Like a lot of kids were. Like I wasn't watching. Bro, I watched Disney Channel until high school.
Oh, me too.
You know,
absolutely,
like I didn't see The Office. I didn't see any of that. So everyone in middle school when they were watching that, I never saw any of it.
I called to ask my parents if I was allowed to watch the first Iron Man.
I called to ask my parents if I could watch Grown Ups 1, and they said no.
That's crazy. My parents like reluctantly said yes. You can watch the first Iron Man.
I wasn't allowed to watch Call of Duty.
Yeah,
like it was intense. So so to this point, do you think Toy Story 4 do you think Toy Story 5 is trying to like pave a path and show audiences there's a path of balance between tech and toys?
I think so.
But I just don't think it's realistic.
I think realistic in how it presents it, or realistic in the real world of it there being a balance.
I think you have to have balance, but I don't think the movie takes an attempt to, because nobody's iPad is sentient and can choose to share the time, right? Like that's it. And so I don't think it does that.
I think it tries to balance it in how it doesn't. That's the overall
message of it is like there can be a balance.
Yeah,
but I don't think it takes any like effort to like set that up. You know.
I think by it not aggressively
she still has like
attacking
crazy uninhibited access to the internet.
True. Oh well, yeah, obviously that, but
that you would never want your kid to have.
But the message of by the end they're still playing with toys, but they still have the tech is kind of the like, oh, there is the balance. You can still appreciate and play with the toys and have that. So I was like, I think they get across the idea of the don't forget the toys and have the balance. But they're also just not going to address a lot of that in a kids movie. Do you know what I mean? They're not going.
How did they do iPad before video games in the Toy Story franchise? How did that happen?
That's a great point. Because video games have been the like life sucker for 20 years now that people talk about all the time.
I understand the iPad's a more formative threat. Like I get it, but it is shocked me that a video game console we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Well, I guess maybe because the Toy Story franchise typically deals with younger children. So like early elementary age, then like maybe more middle school age where video games become a little bit more relevant.
I think most 8-year-olds play video games.
That's not true because I played Halo way too young at like 7.
That's kind of interesting. I don't know.
So,
I understand why they're doing the iPad. It's a bigger deal. It's more pressing in my opinion because video games, the longer we've sat with them, have been shown to be very formative in a lot of things. Like they have been beneficial for developing motor skills, dexterity, the stuff that transfers into typing and stuff like that.
Actual real world,
right?
World skills.
Like PC, like building a PC and like understanding operating systems and all of that and software. Like there's so much that goes into that.
Yeah, it helps you problem solve faster.
Right, problem solving skills.
Those are all very relevant skills.
Obviously, neurologically stimulating. Yes. You know, whereas iPad games tend to be like Candy Crush isn't.
It's not
just
mindless
enough.
Yeah.
So
obviously, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing, but in the right balance, I mean. Studies show that video games do help cognitive function.
The Toy Story 3 would be Andy getting a Xbox or something like that.
Yeah, and casting them aside for. There's so much fun you could do with that too.
Yeah,
like he's got his headset in, and he's saying stuff that they're like,
oh wait,
what is this kid even doing,
bro? That's so interesting. I forgot they play a video game at the beginning of Toy Story 2. That's the whole sequence with Buzz.
Oh, yeah.
So that they do have and he does have a video game console.
They just don't really lean into that being a time sucker per se. Yeah, I guess that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, iPad is more of a hot topic because of the idea of iPad kids, I guess.
You know what my thought was just stupid. Like, she's like, oh, through her uninhibited internet access, she got invited to a sleepover. Yeah, this movie's not. Toy Story 5 is not trying to set up any sort of healthy boundary or show any sort of healthy way forward whatsoever. Like, awful ideas across the board. Like, you make friends with people that I know they know them in person, but you get invited through uninhibited access on the internet, and then
they try to save face by like, maybe once I talk to their mom, then you can go over. But yeah, sure. It's like, that's not enough.
No.
That is not enough. You can't just talk to the mom.
Bonnie
and be like,
has
I
terrible
trust these
parents,
people.
guys.
Did you not think that?
I did.
I thought the dad was atrocious.
I know.
I mean, he just like did not care whatsoever. Did not think like he was just the worst. Yeah, Bonnie does not have good parents. I'm sorry. There's that one sweet moment with the mom who's like, "You can always talk to us. We love you." And I was like, "Okay, there's a little bit of redemption there, but pretty much everything else is borderline negligent parenting."
Like, letting your kid go to sleepover. One, sleepover is a bad idea.
Yes,
The math and the statistics on that are pretty terrible. And then
Archer and I've had those conversations.
Uninhibited access to the internet is a terrible idea too.
Oh, absolutely. The sleep,
bro.
Not to get too personal, but the sleeper thing, I struggle with it.
Oh, we're not doing it.
So we're not doing it, but I've told Audrey, like, I want to be very careful how I say this, but I did sleepovers growing up with select families that my parents trusted, and I never had a bad experience. But I know that's my experience. But I also remember how much I enjoyed those times. That was also 20 years ago, so it's very different, and I understand that. But I've just told Audrey, like, I just sometimes in my own brain, I'm like, man, I wish I want my kids to have that experience, but it's not worth their innocence to do that. It's not worth their innocence. But I do struggle with that sometimes because I had very good memories for things like that, and I think there was a lot of good that came from it socialization-wise, but we live in a different world, and yes, the math does. I mean, I can't deny that, and it's not worth losing my child's innocence over it. But I did do sleepovers a lot as a kid, but again, I know people have had different experiences with stuff like that, so that's why I say that carefully. But I do kind of struggle with that. I'm surprised they did that in this movie.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to get to. I'm surprised they allowed sleepovers in a massive Pixar franchise, showing kids doing that. And so I was like, are kids not going to go home and be like, Mom, I want to do sleepovers with my friends? And parents are going to have to go, sorry, honey, you can't do that. Like, it just opens up weird conversations, I'm sure, with kids and parents.
And just to be frank, or like, obviously there are exceptions. Like, I think there are exceptions to any sort of, you have family or best friend, whatever.
Yes, absolutely.
Or there are friends that, there are families you know super well. Mm-hmm. But I'm talking about this specific, like, hey, someone I only know from school, like my child knows from school, I'm going to their house.
Yeah.
No way that's happening.
And my parents, I will say, my parents, the one of my best friends growing up, I mean, their parents, like, they invited them to church. They started coming to church, and then I was kind of allowed. So, like, there's even special cases to that. I just didn't go to anybody's house.
The more I think about it, as like, it makes me angry how they, like, I mean, like, they don't know anything with, like, child lock on this lily pad. Like, it has a ton, like, internet access and, like, all of this
lily
stuff.
pad is surfing the internet.
Yeah, like, it's kind of bothers me how they just kind of put that out in the forefront.
Yeah, again, it's just, I mean, does that open up weird conversations between kids or open up kids? Does it expose kids to more than should be? Because Pixar's a family brand. It's supposed to be.
I mean, I'm
not saying it's malicious. I'm saying it is just careless.
I think it's careless.
I think it's just careless.
I mean, I'm thinking there's going to be a ton of people who just disagree, but whatever.
Maybe, I guess it depends.
I don't know how to bulletproof you other than you just have to have the same value set. Like, I don't, it's just like, if you really ask yourself, like, what you can just come across. Bro, when I was in elementary school, we got iPads.
Mm-hmm.
And Injustice was on the iPad. Bro, there was no joke, my brother, it was a big thing. Mm-hmm. I remember it's glued into my brain. My brother got a porn ad in Injustice, Injustice game, on his
iPad.
That's
crazy. But it doesn't shock me.
So like, there you go.
Yeah. There's your exposure.
And you can't control that as a parent.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever have a leapfrog? That's what the lily pad, right? Bro, a leap pad.
Leap pad.
Leap
yeah,
pads.
the leap
You had a
pads.
leap pad?
I had a leap pad.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find one of those.
Yes. Those are very safe because they didn't have internet access.
No,
right? It was just
you had the cartridge. You played the cartridge, and it was like some sort of neurologically benefiting game.
learning game.
The Letter Factory. Oh my gosh! No, I'm gonna miss turtle time. Okay,
Gosh,
because they
I
had
did
so
remember
many
that.
games on that. They had a Ratatouille game. They had an Incredibles game. They had a lot of Pixar games on it.
There was a Shrek game.
There was a Shrek game. Leap
Yeah,
pads, man.
leap
Blast from the
pads.
past.
Bring leap pads back.
They are back, but they're tablets.
Hashtag protect
The
our
lily pad
kids.
is a modern day leap pad.
Yeah, but it has internet access. I mean, bring back secured, protected things for our kids.
Bro, the old school leap pad was. What color? It was a green. I had a blue one with a.
It was green.
So my sisters, my siblings, they had a green one and it had like a braided cord.
Oh yeah.
To connect the pin, but I had one, bro, and it like connected at the bottom. I had a slot pin, and it was like corded like a charging cord. You know whatever you call this, like a rubberized cord to it, and it slid in the top, dude.
That was it.
It's a great system.
Wow, leap pad. Bring it.
Did that thing take batteries or did it charge?
Charged? I'm pretty sure it charged.
I don't remember charging it ever.
I thought it did. I might be remembering that wrong, but I thought it charged.
Bro, they're just straight up tablets now.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. What was the first phone you ever had?
Oh my gosh, the Leap Pad is based on a Leap. It's the same. I think
LilyPad is based on LeapPad?
Yeah,
That makes sense. But it's just a tablet.
Leapfrog Disney. There it is.
Crazy.
Oh, it's a Toy Story toy. Never mind. It's like a
Oh, that's the actual.
yeah. It's
They just made a
yeah.
version of that, but it's a toy, not an actual
not a
tablet. Yeah.
I want to find.
Maybe it is just called Leapfrog.
No, Leapfrog is like the company. LeapPad, a LeapPad. No, maybe you're right.
I think it is Leapfrog. I
thought it was a LeapPad,
think
bro.
it might be Leapfrog. You might be thinking of that because of LilyPad.
A Leapster.
That's what it was called? Oh, wow. I forgot about that then. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is the one my siblings had.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's what I had.
Yep, a Leapster. That's what it's called.
Wait. Was that the one where you put discs into it?
Cartridges.
It was cartridges. I had one at some point where you put little mini discs into it. I think it might have been something different, but
Is that a PSP?
nope. Never had I didn't have a PlayStation device until 2024. I was an Xbox kid. My dad bought an Xbox with Halo 1 when I was 6, and I was Xbox all the way through until PlayStation 5 2 years ago. So I never had like a PSP. I had DS, Game Boy. I had all of those. Did you have a Game Boy growing up? DS, anything like that?
I got a PSP when I was in 5th grade.
So growing up, my parents got me a Game Boy. I played Mario. I did all of that. But I never felt like it was such an attention grabber that I stopped playing with toys. I thought about that watching Toy Story 5. Like, I still had the balance to where I would play Mario for a little bit, and then I'd go play with my Star Wars action figures. Like, it never pulled me so much growing up that I felt like I neglected the other things or going outside and playing, like all of that. So I don't know. I guess just as a kid, it didn't draw me like that.
Do you remember losing friends to video games?
No.
As in, no. And so let me, like, I have distinct memories of like having childhood friends that we grew up seeing each other maybe once or twice a year, and we would play and toys, Star Wars toys, and make believe, dress up, whatever. And I remember one time coming, they had a game console, and they did not care. And I tried like talking to them. It's like, hey, let's go have like a giant Nerf battle in the backyard.
And they were like, no, we don't.
Yep.
You've
never happened?
No, we moved around multiple times growing up. I think my unique experience was like, I just kind of like once video games came into the picture, I was just going over to friends' house to play video games. But I don't ever remember. Yeah, I don't ever have like a memory like that per se. I was a big gamer growing up. I will say that I did play quite a bit of video games, so I was probably in the kind of vein of just one of those people who were also playing video games. But I was also an only child for 10 years, so I would play little video games, play with my toys, just kind of do my thing. So I was very independent as a child. I will say that. I'm sorry, poor little Christian. You just play Nerf battle. I'll play Nerf with you. We'll get some Nerf guns. I'll play with you. We'll do a Nerf battle. We'll set up pillows out there. It's so sad to think about. I was the kid ditching my friends for the video games. So that's what I was.
Yeah, I was always a little bit. It's funny. I get told all the time. Nerd. I'm very emotionally mature for my age, but I can't tell you how much I felt behind growing up, man.
Really? I got told that a lot too, but I never felt
because like I didn't. But like to our points, like we talked about, it's like we never watched Office or any of these other shows. Like that's what I mean. So I was never a part of those conversations. Yeah, you know what? I was like, hey, I went to my parents one time. I was like, hey, all the guys in my school, everybody, they watch The Office. They watch these shows. Like, can I please watch these shows? And like, because like all I can watch is Kicking It or whatever, you know. Yeah. Oh, I'm not complaining.
Love Kicking It,
but it just took me out of so many conversations. Like I just couldn't have talked to. It made socializing kind of hard.
Yeah.
That being said, you know my parents' response to that?
What?
Why don't you watch ESPN and just talk to them about sports?
That'll get them.
I was like,
that'll really rope me into the conversation. That's funny. No, I do think because we moved around and I had like a new set of friends, typically like every 4 or 5 years, I would kind of like re-enter the new friend group and find what they enjoyed that I also enjoyed, and I would just kind of lean into that. So I didn't have like the experience of like being in one place kind of throughout all my childhood and maybe seeing some of those people like falling away because of different things. So it was a little different. But yeah, we got way off track from Toy Story 5, but
I'm about to bid on this Leapster on eBay.
What is the starting bid for the Leapster?
I'm trying to find one, bruh.
Starting bid $2,000. With 20 cartridges.
I made having that sucker worth it, bro. I played that thing all of the time. I just remember oh my gosh. You'd have your Leapster. Your parents would stop and get you make some McNuggets for a road trip, a little 4-hour car ride. And you have we had a movie in there, so we watched Peter Pan. It was the life, man. I loved car trips at night, bro. It's just such a I just remember headphones on, watch a movie, Letter Factory, that biatch up.